A year makes. Remember this? Rain,
Ooh.
hail, mud. Oh, look at the green. It was a mess at the WM Phoenix Open last year.
Soggy. Okay, the greatest show on grass was forced to cancel its Pro-Am in 2024 because of all the severe weather that stuck around for days. But thankfully this year, that's a hole-in-one. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 4. I'm Graham.
And I'm Troy Hayden. Mother Nature caused all that chaos on the course last year, forcing people to watch fewer spaces. Remember, they had the alcohol issues out there. They had the mud. So officials made the decision, look, we're closing the gates right now. We are no longer selling alcohol, and that sparked some outrage on the course. Big problems.
Yeah, during the week of the tournament, Scottsdale police arrested 54 people, ejected more than 200 others, and found 73 people trespassing. So let's go live to 12 News journalist Bianca Bono now for a look at all the changes this year to make it better. Bianca?
Yeah, Trim and Troy, you said it. What a difference a year makes. Last year, all of that grass you see behind me had turned into essentially a mud pit. And each day, it got progressively muddier and muddier, essentially shrinking the footprint of this entire golf course. It created a bottleneck near that main entrance, near holes 18, 17, and 16. But so much, thankfully, has changed in the past year. The focus this year is better, not bigger. So let's get into some of the changes. For starters, they added a brand new entrance that is close to those popular holes 16, 17, and 18. They also switched to a digital ticketing system. So today, getting in after a security check was a breeze. Another huge change, general admission tickets are for a specific day now. Tickets used to be good any day. So a lot of people last year hoped to wait out the rain, and they ended up coming on Saturday, which led to even larger than normal crowds. That new ticketing system will also give law enforcement and first responders a very clear count of exactly how many people are here at a given time. Here's Scottsdale Police Officer Aaron Bolin to explain.
I think the biggest difference that we're going to see in the public safety community and with the tournament organizers is a better count of how many people are coming in, coming out. With the added extra exit and entrance that is on Greenway Hayden Loop, that'll just be another way for people to kind of be able to spread out better, spread out across the course, but have different entry points. So one entry exit point is through the Princess Resort, another entry exit is right by DraftKings, and another entry exit is going to be then on Greenway Hayden Loop, just north of Frank Lloyd Wright.
So again, those are the three separate entrances to choose from, located in three very different areas of this course. They've also built out new player bridges, which will allow the players to freely navigate around the course a little bit better without quite as much close-up interactions with the fans. And another big change, a lot of the walkways that you see around the course, especially near those popular holes, have been widened, so it's made traffic flow a lot better today. And, you know, again, the real test is going to be tomorrow, Saturday, Friday, Sunday, but today so far it has been picture perfect. And really the biggest change has been the weather. So many of the issues, I would say the majority of the issues that we saw last year really stemmed from that wet and muddy weather. This year, I mean, it's Chamber of Commerce weather, guys.
Absolutely.
Sure.
I know. We're like dying to get out there. Yeah.
So are people loving it, Bianca? I mean, I'm sure you talked to some fans out there who are thinking, well, you know, especially if you come from like Chicago or something or Minnesota, you're, where am I? This is heaven.
Yes, we in fact interviewed two people that were from Nebraska and Michigan. They said, one of them said it's like 5 degrees back at their house right now. So they are just absolutely soaking in the sunshine here, taking advantage of it. We talked to a couple of people that came last year on Saturday. They said, frankly, they weren't sure if they would ever come back, but they had read about a lot of the changes. They felt really encouraged by it. So they came today to test it out and are planning to come the next couple of days as well. So very encouraging. A lot of fans very excited about those changes.
Well
I
worth
think
it.
a lot of people are going to do that, right?
Absolutely.
Because, you know, I was thinking the same thing. I was out there last year on Saturday, and just as a spectator, and I was like, this place is a mess.
I know. It was,
They've addressed the issues for sure. All right, so this is, thank you, Bianca. So this is the Pro-Am Day. This is where you see celebrities out there and the pro golfers. So Cam's covering that angle for us. All right, how'd it go, Cam?
Hey guys, I want to make one thing clear. Fans definitely enjoying their drinks today, but come on, when the weather's like this, the party's under control. It's almost like the Valley, and fans here know how to act when it's a beautiful day like this. The weather, the big topic on the course, from the fans to the celebrities, everyone agreeing thank goodness it's not like last year, right? Here are the highlights from today. Take a bow, Rob Riggle. You deserve it when you hit the green on 16. Star watching on Pro-Am Day out at the Phoenix Open. Just a great day. You got D-backs on the course. You got Cardinals on the course. But the loudest, and I mean the loudest roar of the day, wasn't for your favorite Valley star. It was for country music star Jelly Roll. He, of course, headlining the Bird's Nest tonight. But first, he was headlining 16. Mr. Roll doesn't play a lot of golf, and he's got the tee shot to prove it. But he's having a blast rolling around in the grass.
I want y'all to know I'm here because I think this is the coolest thing happening in golf in the entire world, baby. But I want to warn you, I stop, so y'all give me some grace.
Take me through that tee shot.
Dude, can we not talk about the tee shot? Is that the only thing that's going to make the news around here? I knew it was going to be horrible. I was nervous. I was shaking. I'm used to crowds, but not with a golf club, man. I'm a horrible golfer anyways, but I came because I believe this is so good. I think what's happening in Phoenix right here is not only a representative of the culture of Phoenix, but to me it's the culture of like what golf's missing. This is just fun, man. This is a ball. This is how I want to play golf.
It's how all golf should be, right?
Yeah. I just hate that I had to suck in front of 16,000 people, but it happens.
But they didn't boo you.
No, I didn't get booed. I still got cleared.
And this is how we play golf right here in the Valley. By the way, Jelly Roll wanted to give a big shout out, a thank you to the Phoenix Suns. He's rocking their hat today. They helped him with his health journey recently. The team opening up their practice facility so he could work out with his band and kind of get some shots up before they came out here to play golf. So how cool is that? Not only does our community throw a big event like this, but if you need a workout, apparently the Suns got you covered. Guys, back to you.
Very cool. And you know what? His concert sold out tonight. Cam looking good out there. Thank you. Now let's head on out to Rachel Cole, who showed us how They Open is all about zero waste. Hey, Rachel.
Yes, good afternoon to you guys. So I want to read you a couple of numbers here about what makes this whole tournament happen each and every year. And it starts with 3,500 plus volunteers. There's 3,200 porta potties out here on site. Good to know. 11 holes in one. Of course, at the famous 16th hole, Sam Ryder, Carlos Ortiz back in 2022. This is the 5th largest tournament on the PGA Tour. But most importantly, this is a zero waste event. We got to see the behind the scenes about how they stay so sustainable. Take a look.
Since 2013, we have taken a zero-waste approach to the tournament.
In that 10-plus years, David Brannon says sustainability has always taken center stage.
Everything that's generated at the tournament is put to its next best use, and that means recycled, composted, donated, reuse, or actually turned into alternative fuels.
All that material is estimated to be about 1,000 tons during the 7-day stretch, starting with separate bins.
You're not going to find what a trash can on. What you will find is these dual-use bins that have both recycle and composting, and we rely on the fans that come out here to follow some simple guidance with some pictures on this bin to place compostable items in here or recyclable items here.
And what about water? Even the tens of thousands of visitors to the Valley this week know that's a resource you don't want to waste.
We take that water, we capture it in 250-gallon holding tanks throughout all of 16, and then we use that water to activate the solution that goes into our portable restrooms. So just simple things like that make this a very sustainable event.
And souvenir cups, finding life after the tourney.
This is like the double dinger. Yes, you can take it home and it's a commemorative cup that you can have, but also this is easily recyclable. So those that do leave them, we take them and they get them recycled.
Plus, take a look around 16 at all those scrims.
We've partnered with Cascade Carts, and they actually take that, melt it down, put it into pellets, and then they redistribute it into the carts that you roll down to the curb on your trash or recycling day.
Making 100% of the People's Open
It's easily sortable by our contingent workers every day.
a zero waste event. Little more trivia too for you guys here. 1972, that was the first year of the coveted Bird's Nest, and it was on the patio of the Phoenix Country Club just north of our station in downtown Phoenix. Super cool to know that. What else do we have here? Let's see. 700 total skyboxes and suites at the WM Phoenix Open. Those passes are hard to come by. And one more for you. 237 tractor trailer loads of construction material to outfit this place with all of the hospitality tents and coverings that you see out here. Bianca talked about all of the rain and rough weather we had last year, but people were finding coverage underneath a lot of those tents. So we do know the crews work really hard to construct and deconstruct this place each and every year. So shout out to the 3,500 plus volunteers and everyone who makes the People's Open happen out here at TPC Scottsdale. We'll send it back to you.
It is crazy how much they build out there every year and tear down. And we're not talking this like, little mini tents.
No.
These are massive structures. They're decorated to the nines, right?
And I feel
All
like
kinds of
the
things.
16th hole, it just gets bigger and bigger. It's like prime real estate for a lot of these businesses and companies.
They literally, some of the furniture in some of these hospitality suites is so nice and luxurious. It's like, okay, is that for resale somewhere? Because I'd like to have a few pieces on my patio at home. It's really lavish, super luxury. That's why they're hard to come by. But you know what? If people have this on their bucket list, as they should, it's well worth it if you're going to experience it that one time. Like, really do it up. But you know what? GA is amazing too because, like we said, the weather is just... it's chef's kiss good, so It's a lot of fun.
And you can always find a nice grassy hill to sit on. You don't need that high-end furniture to have a great time.
Exactly.
Great job, Rachel. All right.
100%.
Crystal Long, I'm not sure we've had a better stretch of weather for an Open.
Total 180 from last year for sure. And we actually did one other time we hit 80 degrees during that stretch. I want to say it was 2018. I was sharing that graphic a couple days ago. I'll go double check on that. But it really is a treat here for us, especially when we do that flashback to last year, right? I actually remember being right here at the green screen showing the radar as thunderstorms were rolling on through, especially on that Thursday, because I remember the lightning and the hail that was reported. And I remember going to the bird's nest that night too and trying to get through all that mud. We totaled up nearly 3/4 of an inch of rainfall that week and highs were in the 50s. But this time around, it's payback, baby. We're getting in on the good stuff. We're looking at mild temperatures, light winds, and sunshine. Basically, what we've been enjoying these last couple of days, that's exactly what you're going to get here for this entire stretch. So tonight, you're heading out to check out Jelly Roll up on stage. Hopefully it's better than his golf game. We've got temps in the 60s once he's up on stage at 6:30. And then tomorrow, look at that temperature profile, sending you up to barely touch 80 degrees for a maximum.
All right, Crystal, thank you.